Hey, cuz, it's been 2 weeks. Thank you for pulling up on me again. I appreciate you. You know we gonna talk that talk with Coop, Shakira Cooper, daughter of the king. It's Tuesday. We're talking processing grief. 2 years later. Let's get into it. Before I start, cuz I do just want to say thank you if you checked on us, called us, text, whatever you have done for me and my family. Out of the sincereness of your heart, I say thank you. Because it has not been easy for us. It's not easy. Losing somebody like my grandma, it has not been easy. So thank you. And I'm not bashing the ones who didn't. This is not a bash nor a dig. To the ones who didn't, to the ones who don't, and the ones who don't know how. It's cool. And everybody ain't like me. Granted, I know that. My grief has been causing me to try and help other people, pull somebody else up with me. When I lost my grandma, prior to me losing my grandma, a few of my Facebook friends, I know for sure one of my Facebook friends had lost her grandma a few months, maybe before, weeks, something before. And that was really hard because it was like, oh no, I don't want my grandma to die. That's what began to go in my mind, because then we learned my grandma's sick, and it's like, no, I don't want my grandma to die. I just seen her go through that, and that's it's not easy. And I lost my grandma. And a few weeks, maybe months after I lost my grandma, I seen another Facebook friend. She lost her grandma. So you know what I was able to do? Because we grandma babies. I was like, it ain't easy, but you gonna get through it. They still getting through it. So sometimes, it's okay. Maybe they didn't know what to say, because it ain't nothing people can say anyway. But appreciate the efforts. Give it a shot. And that's off subject maybe a little. And I ain't preaching. But if you hear a word, catch the word. I had to give out my flowers, because that's how I was raised. Give them flowers while they can still smell them. So thank you. Now, we're going to talk about what processing grief looked like for me for the past 2 years. Since my grandma did that. So when I first lost my grandma 2 years ago, I was not the person who I am now. I was growing into this person even then. But since losing my grandma, I can say that I have grown a lot. I mean, you got to grow up when you lose your grandma. I can't go to my grandma who I'm going, So I've changed. I've grown up. I've grown closer to God, because I could have went back to the other stuff. I went back to doing things that didn't make me any good. But I went to God. And he truly has been getting me through this thing. But Kara, she seems so holy now. She always posting, y'all listen. When you know the God I serve, maybe you ain't holy enough. And that ain't no dig. But sweep around your own front door before you try to sweep around mine. Thank you for pulling up. But if you're doing that, you go and get out. We gonna try and keep this thing as light as possible. But we gonna be for real. And we gonna be honest. So what has grief looked like for me? Consistently seeking God. God, I need your help. God, I'm sad today now. God, help me, please. God, please help my mama. Lord, let my granny to get some sleep. Just prayers. Praying, for real. My grandma was a praying somebody who was going to carry it. Who was the oil? The oil ran to the granddaughter. She was training me. So now, I get through this by praying. I ain't going to take it no lie. I don't do no lie. God has been getting me through this. And if you're in a grieving stage and you have not yet tried him, try him for real. Talk to him like he the person you lost. As if you would talk to them, hey, let them know all about it. Tell them all about your troubles. Yeah, you cry. And he'll answer. Bye and bye. And I'm telling you what I know. I'm talking that. Not that other stuff. Not that worldly stuff. I'm not going to get up here and tell you to drink till you pass out every day. Baby, you got to find a better way. I'm not going to get up here and tell you to keep sniffing that dang on Coop. No, baby. No, you can't keep doing that. I know you think I know what you think. I'm not gonna tell you to get up here. Just get you some pills, get you some AC, get some rugs. No. You know why I ain't gonna get up and tell you that? Because before I came to God, I had tried this too. Telling my business, yes, I know, but if I can help somebody, I'm gonna help somebody. And you know what that stuff did for me? No good thing. No good thing. Nothing. Clubbing, trying to. Y'all, come on. Come on, y'all. Then seek his face. Turn from your wicked ways. He will hear from heaven and heal the land. It's in his word. My God don't lie. First things first, went back to the Lord. I want David. I was Shakira, your daughter. It's me, oh Lord. I need you. And that's what I did. Sincerely, earnestly, diligently, every day. Every day. And that's how I get through it. So if you ain't tried Jesus, try him. He all right? Because I done tried him. And I know he all right. Me and my family, we have gotten a lot closer, my granddaddy. And when I say, and this ain't no dig, but when I say my family, I mean my family. My granddaddy, my mama, my brother, my son, my uncle. It was us. I'm not cutting nobody else out. Let's be for real and be for real. You know what you know and you know what you know. Come on now. So don't get offended because I'm not speaking to offend. We have grown so much closer. Mama grieved my grandma while I'm grieving my grandma. That's my girl. And I wouldn't have it no other way. Well, Kira always with Darlene, hey. I'm helping my mama get through this. We have gotten so much closer because we lost a very prominent person in our life. Someone we saw every day. I talked to my grandma every day if I didn't see her every day. People can attest. Kira's grandma was always around. Kira was always with her grandma. Her grandma was coming over. Her mama's coming over. That's us. That was our dynamic. So to lose that, and it's just me and mom, sometimes it's hard going in stores just us. But you know what I know? When we do things, we might see a gold van like my grandma had. Sometimes we might even see a white van. And we just, there she go, and we just keep on going, because that's what get us through it. As far as my granddaddy, I have really just become someone you can lean on. It don't take much. It don't take much. What it takes is genuineness. It's got to be sincere. It's got to be in your heart. I got Bible to back it up because I'm talking that. And we at Luke chapter 6, verse 45 in the Christian Standard Version. A good person produces good out of the good stored up in his heart. An evil person produces evil out of the evil stored up in his heart. For his mouth speaks from the overflow of the heart. So if it ain't in your heart, it ain't coming out. I ain't said it, God said it. Ooh, and I ain't preaching. You hear a word, catch it. Okay? It's got to be in your heart. It's got the sincerity in your heart. It's going to show. It's going to show every time. In your actions and what you say and what you do. And I'm getting off subject. But my God, if you're going to use me, use me. Thank you. First two, you got that. I went to God. I got closer with my family. And the third thing is I still choose to honor my grandma because I'm never forgetting my girl. We're never going to forget her. No. Not happening. So I just do things. Like I started a business. I've just been being consistent because, my grandma said, you always start stuff you don't never finish. So I'm finishing things that I started. Because he who began a good work in you will see it through until the day of completion. Come on now. That's Bible, y'all. And I ain't no Bible thumper. I ain't trying to throw the word at you. I'm just talking, and as it relates back to the word, you know it's true. And I ain't preaching. Grandma's life might not mean as much to other people as it means to me. And that's okay. That's why I'm going to honor her. Because that was my grandma. And I loved her. Because my heart knew her heart. And my spirit knew her spirit. And that's what it was. And I'm going to always honor her. Was my grandma perfect? No. Was I a perfect grandchild? No. That's not what I'm saying. That's not what I'm trying to portray. But what I can tell you is genuine love. You know that. You feel that. You can see that. So the things that she taught me, and just by her life, I just choose to carry that with me because she was an amazing woman. And I want to be as amazing as she was. So that's what I've been doing. Started school last year, kind of kept it under wraps, finished both semesters, president's list both times. I'm finishing what I started because that's what my grandma taught me. That's what my grandma would want from me. That's the kind of woman who raised us. So I went to God. I got closer with my family. And I honor my grandma. That's what I've been doing to process my grief. And I've been being someone for my family to come to. My mom, when I think about the fact that my mom is grieving her mom, knowing how close we all were, I see myself. And there's not a lot of people around to help my mama get through that. And there's not a lot of people around helping me get through it either. But you know what we did? We learned how to lean on Jesus. So if one day she need a little extra push, I can give her that. And if one day I need an extra push, she can give me that. Same thing with my granddaddy. People think all this other stuff we got to be around for something. I'm about to tell you what we be around for. The love in our heart. Because it's the love in my heart that I want to make sure my granddaddy ate. I want to make sure he doing fine. He doing fine. I want to make sure, hey, if you need anything, hey, you know. Because I'm his granddaughter, if that's what you want to say. If he won't, my papa, he was just Deacon Wilson from the church. I would still do those things. Even if it won't my grandpa. And he was just the man in the street that I knew. I would check on him. Because he lost his wife for 54 years. Many didn't make it. But they did. And it won't nothing but by the grace of God. It was by the grace of God, I know that. Because I know God and I know his grace, his covering, his protection. And that's what grieving has looked like for me. I'm interested to know what it has looked like for you. But I will tell you this. You gonna get through it. And everything gonna be alright. It ain't gonna be alright. But it's gonna be alright enough for you to get through it to the next day. And if you don't know who to call on Jesus. Seek his face. He'll answer. Don't worry about that other stuff. Because that other stuff is just that other stuff to throw you off course. Can't worry about that. And if you're doing drugs, if you're drinking, you're doing all these things trying to grieve, baby, I'm going to tell you something. Because you done heard it before. Somebody done told you this before. How many people got to tell you till you try it? It ain't getting you nowhere. What I told you, you going nowhere fast, baby. Let that stuff go. And I know it ain't easy. But see, when you know who to lean on, he make things a little bit easier. Then you know, oh, this is easy. It's going to be hard. I'm not going to tell you go to God. You ain't going to be sad. No, that would be lying. And I don't what? I don't lie, baby. But if you go to God, continue to go to God, it gets easier. And when the hard days come, baby, you know how to get through it. Processing grief 2 years later for me, I might be holy. He holy. And maybe you ain't holy enough. So yeah, I hope I made it as light as possible. Let me know in the comments, how are you getting through your grief? Have you tried Jesus? Trial. In 2 weeks, we'll be back. And we're going to have a special guest, I think. I ain't going to tell you who it is. You just going to have to come back in 2 weeks. It's Talk That Talk with Coop. Shakira Cooper, daughter of the king. Thank you for letting me talk about that with you. Because it felt good. It felt so good. And I hope something I said will make you ask, what must I do to be saved? Baby, repent. 2 weeks. Come on back. I got some more stuff to talk about, baby. We ain't done talking yet. Because I'm finishing what I started in honor of my grandma, Barbara Ann Williams Wilson. It's been 2 years, girl. And if I could talk to my grandma, I say, girl, you won't wrong, honey. You got to look over that stuff. You just got to look over them people. I say, Grandma, how you sit around them people? How you sit around folks you know they? She said, Kara, you just got to look over stuff like that. And I ain't going to ever forget. I told y'all 2 years I was becoming. And I'm still becoming because every day of my life, I'm working out my soul salvation. So as I'm still becoming, I'm learning. You really do just got to look over that stuff. And I told her, Grandma, I'm becoming a different person and I know people ain't going to like me. I said, because I just can't sit back. And she said, just be yourself. So here's to me, 2 years later, being myself. And the devil don't like it because I'm blessed like that. We'll be back in 2 weeks. Thank you for pulling up on me. I love you. And I'm here. If you want to chit chat, come back or not. I love you anyway. And God loves you more.